Hey everyone, welcome in for episode 13 of Firefly. I'm feeling the intensity of only one episode left in this amazing series a lot today, but I've definitely enjoyed my time so much in Firefly. And I really can't wait for Serenity, even though it means that my time watching this amazing series has come to an end. This is definitely one of those shows that just keeps giving. And so far, I have to admit to you guys that I've watched the first 5 episodes. I think that's actually 1 through 8 now. I watched 1 through 8 at least 3 times, almost 4 times. Because every time that I go back and rewatch a episode, I pick up on so much more. Going into this series, I had a different outlook on all of the characters that I do now going into episode 13. Just real quick, I do have a community gift that I know I showed you guys in the very beginning. This amazing Patreon member sent it to me even before I started my time in Firefly because they just knew that I was going to love my time in it. They said to not open this package until episode 12, the message. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I was right. It's Jane's hat that his mother made him. Oh my gosh, this is an incredible gift. Look, it's so cute. It's so bright. I have a small head, so we'll see how this fits me. Yeah. You guys see it? Honestly, love this for me. This is how Jane normally wears it. Like I saw him, I liked when he did it like this. Oh, it doesn't really stay. Hang on. Yeah, kind of like this. Thank you so much. This is an amazing gift. It actually has a note with it too. I hope you enjoyed the series as much as we did. And I hope that you are now a brown coat. Firefly holds a special place in my heart. It brings me joy watching others discover it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for this awesome gift that I'll totally be wearing out. And if anyone recognizes what it's from, instant best friends. Like that scene from Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends? Yup. Whoa. It's like an aluminum foil house. Interesting. Oh my goodness. I love that contrast. Like riding horses, but there's also like a hovering vehicle next to them. It's so cool.
Get inside.
Who is that?
Go.
Oh my god, it's Julie Cooper from the OC.
We ain't open for business.
Shut up, whore.
And you we don't trade with at all, Rance Burgess.
I'm here for what's mine.
Ain't nothing here belongs to you.
Find the girl.
She ain't here. Girl left this moon more than a month ago.
Oh no. She's pregnant. Is that why he wants her?
It's a good thing you haven't left with my baby.
This baby ain't yours.
So you keep saying. If this DNA is a match with mine, I will be back for my baby.
That was so
And if I
invasive.
have to, I'll cut it out of you.
So he wants to keep the baby, or if it's his, he wants to...
Quiet now, it'll all work out.
Is that like a companion house?
There's not a soul on this moon go up against Rance Burgess.
She's right. Ain't nobody strong enough. And even if there was, who'd help us?
Maybe Mal? Is he going to that moon?
Sorry. Startled.
You didn't. I was just, wow, that's more like it's a warrior, like, hearts of, not altogether wise, sneaking up on a fellow when he's handling his weapon.
But perhaps the dining area isn't the place for this sort of thing.
Place at the table big enough.
Of course. Every well-bred petty crook knows that the small concealable weapons always go to the far left of the place setting.
Got a distress call coming in. Some folks asking for help.
Really?
Well,
Maybe I should take that right away.
well, it's for her.
Huh?
The call's for Anara.
Oh, they know Anara. That makes sense, because they're all companions.
This distress Wouldn't happen to be taking place in someone's pants, would it?
My gosh, her eye roll. We'll blam. We'll ball. Gosh, I'm gonna miss this show so much. That's like all I can think about when I see any of this now. It was so much fun in the beginning. I don't want the roller coaster ride to be over. I feel like it's like when you love a roller coaster ride and you're getting close to the end of it and you're like, no, I want more. That's where I'm at right now. I don't want to get off.
I'm imposing, but I got no one else to ask.
It sounds like something this crew can handle.
If they've got guns and brains at all.
They've got guns.
Who'd have thought we'd both end up all the way out here?
Who'd have thought?
Let me know what your people say.
I wonder what happens when a companion gets, like, how did that happen? So she's been, like, an outcast.
I suppose you heard most of that.
Only because I was eavesdropping.
Yeah, like always.
Friend sounds like she's in a peck of trouble.
She is. And there's no authority on that moon she can go to.
And she's looking for someone to come along and explain things to him?
That's essentially it, yes.
A whole house full of companions. How they fix for payment?
They're not companions. They're whores. They're not registered with the guild. They're...
Independent?
Yes. If you agree to do this, you'll be compensated. I'll see to it. I've put a little aside.
You can keep your money. Won't be needing no payment.
I feel it's important that we keep ours strictly a business arrangement.
I'll speak with the crew.
Good.
Needs talking to.
Don't much see the benefit in getting involved in strangers' troubles without an upfront price negotiated.
They're whores.
I'm in.
Oh my god.
Launch plot, of course.
Why didn't they tell him that right away? They wouldn't have had to hear his speech. He would have just been in from the get-go. They're whores. I'm in.
That's the whorehouse?
Yes.
Hope the whores are prettier than the house.
Jane, is that his fancy clothes?
I appreciate your coming.
Well, any friend of Inara's is a strictly business-like relationship of mine.
Look, they got boy whores. Isn't that thoughtful?
Kaylee.
Isn't there a pregnant woman I'm examining? You really lying with someone being paid for it?
Well, it's not like anyone else is lining up to, you know, examine me.
This is Pedaline.
Yes, sir. She's feeling a mite weak right now.
Well, let's get you lying down.
That's a plan.
Everyone's got somebody. Watch, tell me I'm pretty.
Were I unwed, I would take you in a manly fashion.
'Cause I'm pretty?
'Cause you're pretty.
Poor Kaylee.
Rance Burgess has money enough to build a city, a real community. Keeps people living like this so he can play cowboy, be the one with the best toys. Someone stands up to him, he means to burn me out.
Yeah, he sounds like a fun guy. I'd like to meet him.
This won't be solved with talk.
I'm gonna fight a man who helps to size him up.
Well, he'll be at the theater tonight, that's a certainty.
Inara, think you can stoop to being on my arm?
Will you wash it first?
So I told the boy, you take a clean woman's virtue, you take the woman. And that's for life. Took very little persuading.
Always got a hand on his gun.
Ever had occasion to handle one of these, Mr.
Oh
Rance?
my goodness.
Silk trigger, active return bolt laser.
Won't find technology like that short of Alliance.
And even their issues don't yet have the auto target adjust.
Auto target.
Weapons such as this were generally legal. For a private owner, I mean.
My husband makes a distinction between legality and morality, Mr. Reynolds.
I've said that myself.
You said you wanted to look him in the eye. You've done that. So, what's the plan?
The plan is we get back to Serenity and we get off this rock just as fast as we can.
Oh, dang. He doesn't think that he can help her.
Good.
Rance?
The DNA matches.
Oh no.
The child is mine.
I feel like he has to be coming up with a
We
plan.
run. Math just don't add up. Our weapon stores aren't exactly overpowering at the moment, and I don't much like what we'd be up against.
Brushing her hair.
You have your people to think of, same as me. And this ain't your fight.
I said, we run. We, my people, your people, and whatever bits of precious you got in this house you can't bear to part with.
Captain Reynolds, it took me years to cut this piece of territory out of other men's hands. To build this business up from nothing.
Nandy.
It's who I am, and it's my home. I'm not going anywhere. Rance Burgess is just a man, and I won't let any man take what's mine.
Dang.
I doubt you'd do different in my position.
Well, lady, I must say, you're my kind of stupid.
You'll probably ride in by daylight.
I'm fair-handed with the hammer, Captain.
That's so, Shepard.
Been following the footsteps of a carpenter for some time now. I think I can do something about our fortifications.
Kaylee, think you could swing an upgrade for their waterworks?
I'll talk to Serenity, see what she's got we might use.
Good. We might want to scrounge up.
Starting.
Yeah, that it is, but time is on the enemy's side.
Don't you tan?
Oh, it's starting.
Oh, the baby's coming. I love that he's like, you're my kind of stupid, because Mal knows all about standing his ground, winning a fight, and now he's treating this as his fight. And they're gonna set up a way to keep their territory. I love that.
The girls and I have been talking, Shepard. We've been discussing what we'd like set over us if we should happen to fall.
No, I only bury the dead, child. No one here's gonna die.
There's people gonna die. When the time comes, most important thing, keep your wits about you. Clear? I shoot, I run out, you hand me the next biggest one, and so on. Is there an understanding here?
Yes.
Alrighty then, let's get to work.
Oh, that kind of work. Jane found his kind of lady.
Well, I'm not sure now is the best time to bring a tiny little helpless person into our lives.
That excuse is getting a little worn, honey.
Aw.
It's objective assessment. I can't help that it stays relevant.
I don't give a good go-around about relevant, Wash, or objective. And I ain't so afraid of losing something that I ain't gonna try to have it. You and I would make one beautiful baby, and I want to meet that child one day. Period.
Oh. Wow, that's so flipped from what I was thinking. That like Zoe would be the one being like, no, and Wash would be like, let's have a kid. But
Truth is, I expected a whole lot more of you to be taking payment in our trade.
Well, we're an odd conglomeration. Got a preacher, married fella, and a doctor. Well, he'd have to relax for 30 seconds to get his play.
Yeah.
No, I mean, when are you planning to avail yourself of some of our trade?
Well, I got the job on my mind.
You're not sly, are you? Because I got my boys.
Sly? No. I lean toward women folk, just one thing at a time. Never like complications. Something to be smiling at?
I trained as a companion, remember? I read people pretty well.
Well, that's nice for you.
She's a hell of a woman, ain't she?
she knows.
Did she ever tell you why she left Sanon?
Never asked.
Yes, you did. I don't know my own self. I was gone long before. And I'll tell you, it was a shock her leaving. She was special. She's like you more than a little.
And how exactly is that?
She hates complications.
Wow. That's why they haven't tried to make a move on one another, even though they very much do have feelings for each other. I love that little background on Inara. It's really cool.
How many babies have you actually delivered?
This would be the first. You?
My first two. Mine too.
River.
It's gonna be a long night.
Great, doctor.
Who do you think is in there?
A baby.
What, did you kill a dulcimer in a terrible passion?
Actually, yes.
And now that dulcimer's family is out to get even. I get it.
Oh, dang. So she killed somebody.
I was at practice. You never stop practicing, you know, not a true companion. The instructor keeps saying, you're playing it, not feeling it. And the fifth time he said it, I took the damn thing and smashed it into kindling. That's when it occurred to me that a companion's life might just be a little too constricting.
Dang.
So I trucked out to the border, learned to say ain't, came to find work. Found this place.
It's a nice place.
Sounds a little bit similar to Saffron.
And where's he at now?
Let's just say he ain't playing the dulcimer anymore either.
You are a remarkable woman. You don't mind my saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I should check the barricades, make sure everyone's ready.
Everyone's asleep. Can you?
What?
Sleep.
Miss Nandy, I have a confession to make.
Maybe I should get the shepherd.
Well, I ain't sinned yet. I'd feel a little more than awkward if he were here when I did. If I'm overstepping my bounds, you let me know.
I had a feeling they were into each other.
Kiss me since I showed you my guns.
But Inara! No!
You okay with this?
I'm just waiting to see if I pass out.
Oh, because of Saffron.
How long has it been since your last confession?
Oh boy.
Longer than I care to say.
You gonna remember where everything goes?
Well, let's just say I plan to take it real slow.
I'm happy for him that he finally gets some like hot sweaty stuff. Well, he's very sweaty. But I wish that it was with Inara, but I guess I understand why it can't be a thing. Oh, they're doing like that still frame thing again, like they did with Inara in the second episode.
So the horse got herself a champion, has she? This great man got a name?
So I feel like he was kind of like yes, she said that I'm not Inara, but I feel like he was kind of trying to pretend it was her in a way. I don't know. Maybe not.
Seems the Heart of Gold's got itself a few mercenaries. Guess we best call the whole thing off.
So there's a rat in that area.
Now, Shari here, she understands a whore's place, don't she? Let us all remember what a woman is to a man.
So is she really a rat? How could you rat on your
knees?
People like that? Or is this all part of the plan? Wait, oh, that's so messed up. Wow, that guy, he's got some real issues. Oh no, they're coming and they're not ready.
Well,
I just had to tell Nandy about big fight today.
Mel, please.
You know, I was up. I thinking.
So you took to bed with Nandy. I'm glad.
Glad.
Yes.
Well,
One of the virtues of not being puritanical about sex is not feeling embarrassed afterwards.
That's true.
So you're okay?
I wouldn't say I'm entirely okay. I'm a little appalled at her taste.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Back to the jokes. But I could see how she would think that it would be fine. Because, yeah, a part of her life is that, oh no. Okay, she was just pretending. Wow, she had me fooled. She's so confident. Aww. She was so confident. Aww. Gosh, that's the worst feeling in the world. One of the worst feelings.
You seem a little funny to you at breakfast this morning.
Come on, Kaylee. We all know I'm the funny one.
I feel so sad for Inara now.
Ladies and gentlemen, all locked and loaded? Good. Remember, shoot the man, not the horse. Dead horse's cover. Live horse, great pile of panic.
That's smart.
Jane, you are aware your
Radio's transmitting, because I
Oh.
don't feel particularly girlish or dirty at the moment.
Captain, ready 100%.
Better be.
She's still trying to have that baby? Okay.
Inara.
Nandy, believe me, I'll be fine.
No, she's not fine though.
Morning. I'd like you best on the balcony with me. You can see everyone from up there. And if anything
You didn't
goes-
give me the whole truth, Mal.
About what?
About her feelings for you.
I really don't know.
Wow, looks like we got some imminent violence.
I feel like he's telling the truth though. He doesn't really know for sure the feelings. I mean, when she kissed him on the mouth that one time, he still thought like that he kissed her and that's what happened, why Inara had passed out. So I don't think Mel actually truly knows that Inara feels that way. She never shows him.
We got no shortage of ugly riding in on us, but that don't change the plan.
Anybody here goes down, you drag him to the back and get back to shooting.
Oh, jeez. I guess it's true. They have a lot in common though, so I can see why they hit it off. Oh, God, the cat. Okay.
Wash, I'm gonna be trading injuries in under 2 minutes. My sky a little less empty.
Copy that, Mal. We
They're on the ship? Jeez, they have like a whole I mean, I guess that's why they said that gun isn't going to be pretty. Is that an arcade machine?
Jay, I do believe that's our first hurdle. You might.
There we go.
Think I might, Captain.
That lady, where is she going? Oh my gosh, this is like really, this looks bad. It's commandeered because of the rat, so she truly was a rat. This was not part of the plan. So silly. Dang. What a woman.
Jay? I lost visual on Burgess.
Same here.
Everyone's getting shot. Is that the front door? Why? Like, I can't understand that lady at all. Why would she do this to them? It's so sad. For a good payment? To have to be on your knees for the rest of your life in front of everybody like that? Like, I just don't... The laugh. Nice, they're chopped in there.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Wait, what?
It's a boy. Healthy.
Good morning, Pedaline. How's my boy?
Jeez. The whole reason for this fight.
Rance, most of your men are either dead, dying, or run off.
I got what I came here for.
Ain't leaving here with it.
Anara?
Woman.
No. This is your blood. Now you hand that child over nice and slow, or I'll spill more than you can spare.
Let's go, Anara. Ah! No! Oh. What does that look for? Jeez. He's going after him. That's what that look was. Like, go end his life because of what he's done. The auto target. Check battery. Yeet.
You're gonna pay for what you took. She was just a whore. Pedaline! You bring my baby out right now!
He's so delusional.
Jonah, say hi to your dad.
With the baby in her arm? I mean,
Say
I guess.
goodbye to your daddy, Jonah.
Oh my gosh. That's so sad.
I think those girls will do all right.
She taught them well.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were with her. Her last night. I am.
Yeah, I wish I never met her, and I wouldn't have failed her.
Well, I'm still glad.
So you weren't before? Nora, I ain't looking for anything from you. I'm just feeling kind of truthsome right now. Life's just too damn short for ifs and maybes.
I learned something from Nandy, not just from what happened, but from her. Family she made. The strength of her love for them, it's what kept them together. When you live with that kind of strength, you get tied to it. You can't break away, and you never want to. There's something I should have done a long while ago. And I'm sorry. for both of us that it took me this long.
Are they finally going to admit to each other?
I'm leaving.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What? No. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I kind of didn't like this episode at all. And it's not because of the writing or the acting or anything, but I hate to see that all of those relationships are suffering in some form. We have Kaylee over there with Simon, and Kaylee really has made it very clear to Simon that she wants to have a deeper connection with him, a deeper relationship, and he also wants that too. But I mean, the way that Mal put it today was very accurate, that he just needs to relax for a minute, and it's impossible for him. And I understand, because it's Simon. He comes from a very different background, and he's a very strategic and intelligent doctor. And I could see why it's harder for him to have those conversations and be honest with himself about those feelings with Kaylee, but it sucks. It honestly really sucks to see it. And then I didn't know this about Wash and Zoe, but Zoe really wants to have a baby, and Wash is just not there yet. He's very uncertain about bringing up a baby in this world, and I mean, I totally get it. It seems crazy having a baby on board the Serenity, and I know firsthand that having a kid completely changes your life. It changes your relationship. It changes who you are as a person. I understand why he would be hesitant to have a kid right now, but Zoe has been making it clear that she wants to have that kid eventually. I mean, things like that, sometimes they pull relationships apart because one person wants a kid and the other doesn't, and that can be a really hard thing to work through. But then this whole thing with Hanara and Mal, and this entire show, I have felt that unspoken love. We've seen it a few times where Mal will reach out, but it's not the right time for Anara. We'll see Anara reach out, but it's not the right time for Mal. And they just kind of are like two ships passing each other that glance, but don't really ever take it further because of stubbornness. And I feel like everything that Nandi said about both of them was so spot on and so accurate. And that's what makes their relationship extremely frustrating and also really sad to see. Because yes, they are a lot alike, whether they both want to see it or not. Both of them put up these huge walls that neither one is able to climb because they keep setting stones on top of the wall instead of trying to accept the love and just let it happen. They're always hiding their true feelings because of, for Mal, pride and duty, and for Anara, just professionalism and also duty. And I feel like Anara, even though she is so confident and so amazing and so sure when she's talking to people, it's hard to see that she's actually struggling inside because she's just so good at putting herself out there as a strong, independent woman. And I feel like her way of dealing with that around Mal is by joking and being like, oh, she has horrible taste in men. And that's kind of how she deals with it, by those snide remarks. But then as we saw in this episode, she goes off and cries because she's dealing with those emotions. She definitely has feelings for him. And she even fooled me. This whole time I've been thinking that, yeah, Anara, I'm pretty sure she has feelings for Mal, but I'm not 100% sure if they're true or they're just kind of a fling. And as we saw in this episode, they're definitely true, and they're real, and they're strong. And they're so intensely strong at this point that she feels like she has to leave. And I feel like if this series wouldn't have been canceled, it would be very interesting to see how the crew dynamic changes with Anara leaving. And I hate it, but I'm also so interested in what that looks like. Would she come back? How long would it take for her to come back? And when she comes back, will she realize that this found family is it for her and finally settle in with Mal? But unfortunately, we'll never know. So yeah, I definitely didn't like this episode. I'm one of those people that like to put their love out there. And if I love somebody, I'm going to say it because life is short. And you should act on your feelings always. And even if those feelings are really strong, you're going to miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And that comes with friendship, that comes with love, that comes with family. And it's just, it pains me so much to see that Simon isn't taking those shots with Kaylee, even though she keeps putting the ball in his court. And Inara, instead of dealing with her feelings, she's running away from them, running away from your problems, especially when they're feelings of love and intimacy. It's just, you'll always live with that regret. And I don't want that for Inara or for Mal. Definitely struggled with this episode a lot. Probably one of those episodes that, much like The Message, will be hard for me to go back and rewatch because it was just, it was a lot. It was very emotional, very sad. I hate that Inara is leaving. I feel like Mal is definitely going to be affected and changed because of this too. And so is all of the crew. I mean, Inara was a mom to Kaylee. Inara was the person to get them in and out of sticky situations and give them that alibi when they needed it. Inara was the one that silently held all of this together as a family. And when one member leaves, it affects everybody else around you. It's a ripple effect. I hate it. I hate it so much. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I will see you all in the last episode of this series. Let me know how you felt about this episode. Maybe I can find some positivity in it, but I mean, it's crazy for me to say that I just don't see any positivity in this one. It makes me sad. It makes me feel like nothing's going to be the same. And it's hard. It's very, very hard to swallow that. But I will see you guys in episode 14, the final episode to Firefly. Bye.